I'm gonna turn the camera around to give you a quick show of what we have. No, I'm not. My camera didn't turn around. Okay, so this is everything that you will need for my enchilada recipe. Here, if you watched my other video, we made carnitas earlier this week, so that's what we're gonna be using to fill the enchiladas with today. I have some green chilies. I sometimes like to add a can of Rotel. I don't have any, so I'm gonna add the chilies to the carnitas, the meat. I have 2 cans. I don't know if we'll need both, we'll see, of red enchilada sauce. I got the mild to make my mild eaters happy. Here I got some 3 cheese Mexican style blend. I actually also have some white extra sharp cheddar. We really like the extra sharp cheddar. You can obviously use whatever kind of cheese that you want. And then we have our tortillas in a 9x13. And I'm gonna show you how quickly I can put this together. Okay, so I just preheated the oven to 375, and now we're gonna make the mixture for our enchiladas. I have some carnitas here. This is our leftovers from the other night, or part of the leftovers, I should say, from the other night. I made it almost 8-pound pork butt, and we turned it into carnitas. So we got that in our bowl. I'm gonna break that up a little bit. I actually grabbed some gloves because I'm gonna shred this a little more. When I shredded it initially, I just used the mixer, which I love for the ease of it, but it doesn't shred it. Basically, I could have shredded it smaller. So that's what I'm doing now with gloves. I'm just gonna break that up a little bit more. That's looking pretty good. Okay, get rid of our gloves. Now to that, I'm going to be adding, this is a 4-ounce container of green chilies. Again, you could use Rotel. That's typically what I add, but this will still be delicious. And when we cooked the carnitas, we actually had some chilies in there as well, so this is just kind of amping up that chili flavor. Now we're gonna add some of our enchilada sauce. I got the mild, this is red enchilada sauce. I'm gonna add about, we'll say a third of the can to this. And give it a little mix and see what it looks like. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna add a little bit more than that. Ooh, got some drip edge. Okay, now to that we are adding, I have a 3 cheese Mexican blend. I'm gonna add about half of this into our mixture. We're gonna save some of it for topping. Got about half of it in there. And then I'm also going to add some of this white extra sharp cheddar. The cheese is all up to personal preference on if you even add any to the inside, well, to it at all, or what kind of cheese. That's completely up to you guys, but this is what we like in ours. We'll give that a quick mix. And this is our filling for our enchiladas. I have no idea. Well, we're at 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. That's how long it took us so far to get that. Okay, and there's the mixture. So now I have a 9x13. I'm gonna give it a quick spray. Ooh. And a little flip in the air. I'm gonna spray our pan like so, in case you need to know what spraying a pan looks like. We're gonna add a little bit of the enchilada sauce to the bottom of the pan, just enough to kind of coat the bottom. Let's see if you guys can see that. About like so. Now, I'm gonna move this off to the side. Okay, I have our tortillas over here. We are going to take, let me move this so you guys can see this a little bit better. We're gonna take a scoop of our mixture and we're gonna add it into a tortilla. This could be kind of up to personal preference. I am feeding a crowd, so I'm not gonna add quite as much as I could because I'm trying to stretch it just a little bit. So I'm gonna say, I don't know, a fourth of it, I'll say like a third of a cup of that meat and cheese and chili mixture. Now I'm just gonna roll that and place it on the bottom and go on to the next. Now that we have all of those in here, we have 2, 4, 6, we have 8 that fit in here. I'm gonna take that sauce. We're gonna put the rest of the can on top. And we might get into that other can. Yeah, we're gonna get into that other can. We like ours pretty saucy. Yeah, I just cracked myself up the way I said that. Okay. So we're just topping it off. That could be up to personal preference as well. Like so. Now we have our cheese. I'm going to go back in with some more cheese because cheese makes everything better. Use up the rest of that Mexican blend on top. There we go. Okay, so now that we have that, I'm just gonna wrap this with foil and then it's gonna go into the oven wrapped in the foil for 20 minutes and then you can take the foil off and then cook it for, talk about perfect timing. You're gonna take the foil off and then cook it for another 10 minutes until that cheese is nice and bubbly and however crispy you prefer.